Arsenal supporters woke up to an unexpected twist in the youth ranks, one that very few could have predicted. A name long forgotten within the walls of London Colnes has suddenly resurfaced, stepping back into the red and white after years away. At just 21 years old, Remy Michel has staged a comeback that stunned fans, coaches and rivals alike. The goalkeeper, who once walked away from the Arsenal Academy after a decade of service, has returned in a moment of both necessity and opportunity. His story is not just about filling in between the posts, it's about resilience, persistence, and the strange way football can pull players back home when least expected. Mitchell's reappearance comes at a fragile time for Arsenal's youth setup. With Karl-Heinz sent out on loan to gain first-team experience, Lucas Nygaard absent amid speculation of a move, and Tommy Setford suffering an untimely injury, Arsenal suddenly found themselves short of reliable options at under 21 level. Solution? A player who once seemed part of the past but is now firmly back in the present. For Mitchell, this return is not merely a squad number, it is a second chance that carries far greater meaning than most debuts. Just a year ago, Michel's career seemed to be drifting away from the elite stage. After leaving Arsenal in 2022, he signed with Swansea City, but soon found himself slipping into the non-league scene, playing for Haringey Borough and later Aylesbury United. The journey was far from glamorous, but it was real football, muddy pitches, small crowds, and the relentless grind of keeping a career alive. For many young players, that descent marks the end of dreams at the top. But Michel kept going, believing that the game had not given up on him. That persistence paid off when Arsenal came calling again. Official statements may have lagged behind, but the player himself confirmed his return through a quiet social media post earlier this month. The whispers became reality when he was named on the bench for the U21s and then thrust into action against Brighton and Hove Albion. It was there that his comeback truly took shape. Introduced as a substitute, Mitchell not only settled quickly, but also managed to keep a clean sheet, ensuring Arsenal's first win of the new Premier League 2 campaign. For a goalkeeper, reintroducing himself to old surroundings, it was a dream restart. The question now lingers. What role will Mitchell play in Arsenal's plans moving forward? On paper, his presence fills an urgent gap in the U21 side. He is classified as under 21, meaning he does not occupy a senior squad slot, and his experience at Arsenal ensures he knows the demands of the environment. But could this short-term solution evolve into something bigger? Goalkeeping paths at Arsenal have always been unpredictable. Players once dismissed as backups have risen into first-team contention before, and Mitchell's resilience could yet carve out such a pathway. For Arsenal's coaches, his return is timely. With Setford's injury ending any hopes of a loan move, the academy needed balance and stability. Mitchell provides that, but he also brings the narrative of a homegrown player who fought his way back after setbacks. It is a reminder to every academy prospect that football careers rarely follow a straight line, and that determination can sometimes reopen doors thought to be closed forever. Supporters too are watching with curiosity. For a fan base always eager for the next breakout star, Mitchell's story represents something different, a comeback rather than a breakthrough. It is the tale of a player who tasted life outside the Premier League bubble and clawed his way back in. That perspective may just give him the hunger to seize every opportunity from here on out. As the season unfolds, the spotlight will remain fixed on Arsenal's youth and their ability to step up in moments of need. Mitchell's clean sheet on his return was the first step, but consistency will determine whether he is remembered as a temporary fix or as a player who rewrote his Arsenal chapter entirely. For now, the only certainty is that a forgotten goalkeeper has returned with a point to prove, and Arsenal fans will be eager to see how far this unexpected second act can go.